Hello again, rail fans. I am in another Alabama Railfan hotspot. This is a kind of a bottleneck, actually. It's a lift bridge, through-truss lift bridge across the Tennessee River here at Decatur, Alabama. The morning began early with a southbound stack train. I guessed it was a Norfolk Southern because it was taking a right turn at the Y, and that led west to Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and Memphis, Tennessee. I knew nothing about Decatur except what I learned on a map and a Norfolk Southern timetable. So, when I'm unfamiliar with a railroad area, I head straight downtown to find either the old railroad depot or the museum that occupies it now. Jackpot. Only 5 minutes passed before another train arrived at Decatur Station. This time it was a CSX loaded coal train. I never got the train symbol on this one, but I could tell by the SEMX reporting marks on the hoppers that this was coal for Seminole Electric in Bostwick, Florida, near Palatka. Trains move slow here because they're crossing the Tennessee River about a quarter-mile back there. Both the Norfolk Southern and the CSX merge on either bank of the river to cross the same bridge. It apparently made economic sense decades ago, and it still does. This is the reason: the Tennessee River Drawbridge. This is both the NS Memphis District East End and the CSX S&NA North subdivision. The structure is a massive camelback Warren vertical lift drawbridge with through-truss approaches on either side. The lift span is 400 feet across. I set up on the abutment of a walking trail bridge, which is about 20 feet over the track. The track leading off to the right is the riverfront lead and runs southward toward downtown Decatur. At about 09:15 came CSX Q026, Jacksonville to Chicago hotshot intermodal. It's always interesting to me to see older structures that can accommodate double-stack containers. The clear, bright October morning showed itself in silhouettes on the containers. This spot on the southern bank of the Tennessee River is called River Junction. You can tell this is Southern Railway territory because of the sign. CSX puts its place names, for the most part, only on signal bungalows. I told Liz if she ever wants to move to Alabama, I've already found the house I'd like to live in. Doesn't get much better than this. It took Q026 13 minutes to cross the bridge. He was 11,855 feet long. After 26 cleared, a maintenance of way crew got track time on the bridge for about an hour, so I went off to breakfast. About 10:45, the lift span started rising. From upriver came a tug with what looked like 4 barges lashed up. Between river barges and big recreational traffic, this appeared to be a busy drawbridge. As soon as the barge cleared, here came a Norfolk Southern local, going to work customers on the north side of the river.
We'll let you know we'll get ready to head back toward Madison after we get the cars at Elko.
Traffic started 9439, 9439. To the screening NS 3369, 3369 at River Junction. 6 Fox 1, I want you to take it started 9323, 923 input. 6 Fox 36, IE, working between every.
The bridge at Decatur is on the Southern Railway's Chattanooga to Memphis main line, but it's also on the L&N's important Nashville to Birmingham main. Both lines funneled to the bridge and across, and that's what keeps it so busy. I'm standing in Rhodes Ferry Park, a beautiful vantage point for watching traffic on the bridge. The upriver lead track runs right on the bank through the park. Shiny rails tell me it's frequently used. There are several good photo spots in Decatur. This is the Finley Drive underpass, about 800 feet around the curve south of the downtown depot. And here comes what looked like a unit grain train northward toward the river. You don't hear train horns in downtown Decatur because of this underpass, a quiet crossing next to the depot, and a cut down to the bridge that the last street flies over. The grain train crept across the lift span, while a cabin cruiser and a sport fisher waited on the river below. When the train cleared, the span went up, massive counterweights doing most of the lifting. So, I'm adding Decatur, Alabama, at the Tennessee River Bridge, to my list of top hotspots in the South. Definitely, if you are rail fanning anywhere near northern Alabama, you gotta come to Decatur at the Tennessee River Bridge. So, at the milepost 363.0A, this is Danny Harmon, out.